Robot Shihotep. True peace to everyone that is listening tonight. It's brother Dr. Nabuhu Unu Nupu or Lawi Zodak Shamuel, also known as Larry Shelton on Facebook, Lawi spelled Lawiy, Zodak Zodok, Shamuel Shamuel. And Larry Shelton, I'm pretty sure that's easy to spell. But tonight's topic is pretty much the new city of peace, heaven on earth. What can we do to pretty much bring in the next, new city of peace, the new tabernacle, the new holy tabernacle, which I will be speaking for in representation for my brother Abdul Qudus tonight, who is one of the leaders for the new city of peace. And I mean, a lot of people talk about nation building, and really it's just all talk. And when we think about nation building, the people that are in our cipher, in our circle, we think about picking up sticks and shovels. We pretty much think about getting down and dirty, moving some dirt, laying something down on the soil. So, with that being said, like, the new city of peace is pretty much anyone that want to be down with the whole, the we like to say precept, but the precept goes as it is on heaven, it shall be on earth, and pretty much, if it's paradise on heaven, and I mean, why can't it be paradise down here on earth? And we know, like, many that are awoke and can see, what we see, what's going on around us in today's world is pretty much the total opposite of paradise, especially if you're living in a poverty-stricken environment. And for many of us that's trying to actually do this, I mean, that seems to be the case. And 99% of the planet, I mean, seems to be in some type of financial bondage or economical bondage or economical slavery in some type of way. And it's like, what are we going to do to pretty much get out of it and flip the pendulum on the 1%? And I mean, a lot of us are not prepared. And I mean, a lot of us are actually afraid or in denial. I mean, it's many reasons why people are not reaching out or trying to get involved, or not just that, or actually pull together in groups and make something happen. Because I see from my observation, and I mean, I know from, not from my own self speaking and critiquing, but I mean from others that I have been told. I have a keen eye, so I mean, I'm just gonna go off of that. I have a pretty good sense of looking at things, or like, my awareness is just not the shortest around the bunches. So I mean, from what I see, it's pretty much the same thing. We all are in some type of financial strut, or we all trying to make ends meet, pretty much. And it don't necessarily have to be that way. And I mean, there are sciences that we can practice, and ways of life that we can assimilate with each other, and actually start living in abundance and a commune type living and structured way of life, and make a change, and switch up the ecosystems and things of that nature. Like, and create new programming of the mind, and pretty much help forward and expand the consciousness of this planet and us and everyone individually. Even down to uh, insects and stuff like that on the 2-dimensional level or whatever have you be it. But in pretty much what we put together, what I want to say is like we are actually putting forth solutions and showing forth exemplification that we here to get things done. We already put together a construction company, and pretty much if you're looking for the website to check that out, you can contact me or go to kyle.wix.com, New City of Peace Housing, and you'll pretty much find that the website for the New City Construction company, or just type in New City Construction in Google and it'll come right up for you. But for those who are actually looking to get involved with building something, I mean, there you go. It's right before your eyes, and those who see will see, those who don't, and pretty much there will be many that choose to ignore this because, like, just because it's me speaking, or or they don't like that the ideology we choose to associate with, or whatever have it may be, whatever bias that they may stick to. But I mean, we need a wholeness, and that includes all of us being together as in a oneness, and just not us practicing the same old moon cycle type way of thinking, or old ways of thinking, and branching off into sectism and separatism and things of that nature, and secret societies and hiding things from each other, or whatever. The dog and the pony, dog and the pony show, pretty much like playing games with one another, and pretty much we have to be serious about what we're doing. I mean, what I'm saying may be boring to some people out there, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's just the seriousness that you're gonna hear, and that I mean, I'm gonna partake in delivering this transmission that I have to deliver, pretty much basically to the people that are trying to get involved with these things, and pretty much bringing a new cycle of the new cycle of nature, the new cycle of the smash circle, which is pretty much we're living in a revolutionary time frame, and no longer a moon cycle time frame, or what they would say gold and silver cycles, and stuff like that, or your equinoxes and stuff like that, your 24-year equinoxes and equinoxes or whatever, and processions or whatever. But anyway, the mission for pretty much the New City of Construction is pretty much to provide people with a disenfranchised living communities that's living in with disenfranchised community living across the world, pretty much with affordable and safe housing alternatives to live in. And we pretty much will be here to help with the natural disasters that are increasing across the globe, global warming, saying pretty much is the first thing, and other stuff. The organization is pretty much prepared to face these calamities, and they consolidated into one organization, and it's pretty much that word is hard for me to say, I'm sorry, but philanthropic goal, philanthropic group, and goal oriented group. pretty much, and they're here to assist us with the whole Noon project and what we're here to bring forth for us in the whole true culture society living lifestyle that we're trying to pull forth and push forth on the planet, and according to the time frame that we're and getting alignment with it right now, and just keep things going and try to persevere and make it through this Armageddon cycle, which is pretty much the battle between good and evil. And I mean, we have a lot of people that are looking to pretty much find their place, and they want to pretty much figure out how to find that path, and find themselves pretty much in what they should be doing in this place and time. And I mean, there's much you can be doing. Utilize your talent is what I should say. What I would say, and I should say to myself. And I wouldn't tell somebody nothing I wouldn't tell myself, but what I would say for advice. But do what makes your blood feel good, and utilize that and bring it to the forefront for self and kind. And make sure when you're thinking about doing for yourself, you don't forget the kind, because that is a part of a law of nature. Not just one of our Nunibu laws in particular, the blood of the law of blood lineage and stuff like that. But want for others what you want for yourself, pretty much. And do what makes you happy, and want the same thing for others, and always be understanding with that. And you'll be doing you'll be doing more than others. And try to get involved, and apply the knowledge, and not just read it and talk it out with people, and regurgitate information that what I'm saying you've been talking about for years, and nothing's getting done. And I mean, I myself have I got caught in that a little bit. I wouldn't say pretty much a lot, because I mean, myself is still young, and when I got enlightened, that's pretty much a different story. But like, applying this knowledge is pretty much where it's at, and that's where the real knowledge is at, or shall I say the real wisdom, or the right knowledge and right wisdom and the right understanding. And if you're trying to get an understanding, experience is the best way to get that. And pretty much there's a lot of people that are involved. I want to say names, pretty much. Give a shout out to my brother Abdul Kudus, who I was speaking about, other Bang Daweed. You can find him on Facebook at that name. You want to get in contact with him and learn more about the new City of Peace. And if you need websites, anything like that, we have our own servers pretty much, and we're offering it to Black America, our people, our self and kind first, and especially and particularly our Noonie Boos, and those who understand that we have to have what's called a natural philosophy and a new natural science, and they respect that pretty much. And this is pretty much for everyone that can take heed, and pretty much it makes sense to them, and we can move forward and get these things done. And more people, the person who's behind that, you can go to noonieboo.com, and another good kin of mine, Semneb Patanoon, you can find him on Facebook at SEM Patah, PTAH. No, I'm sorry, let me say that again. SEMNEB PTAHNUN, Patanoon. And to find brother Abdul Kudus is ABDULQUDDUWS Bain, BAIN, Daweed, DAWIYD. and pretty much, yeah.